What's up, everybody? I actually had some driving around clips for you guys, probably about 4 or 5 of them, but unfortunately I'm stupid and I accidentally deleted them. My bad, I apologize. They were really short, and like I said, it was only 4 or 5 of them. No biggie though, because, ta-da! Whoa, creepy face. Hello.
Hello.
Jeremy, for the 3rd straight week in a row, has gone garage selling with me, and we're going to do our best to hopefully reenact some of the finds that we got today, you know, like the way when we originally showed them on camera. But I guess we'll just first jump straight into the game giveaway, because normally there'd be the driving around clips, then the game giveaway, and then, you know, obviously the remainder of the pickups. So I want to do a double drum roll. So Jeremy's going to drum roll, but I also want to get the kitty cat drum roll. Hold on a second. Let me go find her. She's right over here. Come here, kitty. Jeremy, keep them occupied.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
Tell some jokes. All right. Kitty cat is in place. She is just thrilled. Go ahead and start the drum roll.
All
All right, here we go. The winner of the random game giveaway this week on whatever system they want is Jerry Mack. Congratulations, Jerry Mack. It's spelled J3RYMACK. Send me either a personal message here on YouTube or through the Facebook Facebook fan page. The link to that is in the About section down below. Just let me know what system you want the random game to be on and your shipping address for me to mail the game off to you, and I'll do that shortly. And as always, what is it, Jeremy?
Yeah, thumbs up.
No!
Oh, what?
No, there's a game giveaway this week.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's it. You'll get it right one day. It's okay. As Jeremy was supposed to say, hey, there's a game giveaway this week. All you have to do is be subscribed and then...
Comment down below.
God! No, don't thumbs down below. Alright, be subscribed, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever. Jeremy's suggestion this week for the comment is...
What did everybody think about the new Star Wars trailer featuring Han Solo and Chewbacca?
Alright, let us know down below. For me, I was very happy to see an actual Chewie, like in a costume, and not a CGI Chewie. I was really afraid that they weren't going to have Peter Mayhew in an actual costume, but he is, so that made me happy. And you can say what you got this week. It doesn't really matter. Just be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below to enter the random game giveaway for this week. Each week it always goes till Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time, and then the winner's announced that following Sunday in the pickups video. On to the finds. All right, so here's where the reenactment part comes in. So we're in the car. I'm driving. Jeremy can't see me right now because I have my camera turned off, so he's not looking at a freaking sunlight blaring into his face. But so I'm driving in the car, making steering wheel motion, and we went to all these community sales. And how many were there? 3 or 4?
At least 3.
There was 3 that we went to, and then your dad went to one. And we can just say right now, his dad got crap today. Probably the worst his dad has done, unfortunately. He did get a Gilda Radner poster. Go ahead and show that real quick, I guess. This is his dad's one interesting thing, if it'll even show up. It's just white. You can kind of make out. There we go. It's like a poster that was on a wall, maybe in a subway or bus station or something.
For a Broadway show.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool, but besides that, he didn't get anything video game-wise, but we went to these community sales, and I think, honestly, the first clip that we showed was not even from the community sales, but the first things that we got, I picked up a copy of Mario Party 8. It's not complete, but the disc obviously is in there. This was $2, and I believe when we filmed this clip, it was something like, hey, wee, there's wee shit everywhere. Everywhere we go, it's always wee. Look what we got, guys. We got Mario Party 8. Yay, $2. To quote on that, we found many Wiis today. A frustrating amount of Wii systems. It's like every house we went to, that was what they said they had. The only Wii we actually even picked up was right here, which this was actually not even shown on camera, so we don't have to pretend what we did this one. We can make up our own thing. Look, a Wii! This was, how much, Jeremy? $10. $10. Did not come with a Wii remote or a nunchuck, but it did have all the important cables. Honestly, it's way more important that it comes with the sensor bar and the power plug and all that necessarily than the Wiimote nunchuck. I have extra ones of those. I actually at first was so bummed when he said he had a Wii. We left immediately. I was like, oh, another Wii? Really? Okay, well, thanks though. And then I was like, you know what? I didn't even ask, like, what do you want for it? And he said he would only want $10. And Jeremy looked up, and I want to mention that you definitely, if Wii's are inexpensive, even though everyone is getting rid of them right now, they still trade in for pretty good at GameStop. They actually went back up in value a little bit. What were the trade-in values?
Just the basic Wii with a regular controller is $25, and then one with the Remote Plus is $35.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, $35 for the Wii Remote Plus, and I have an extra Wii Remote Plus, so I thought that was a pretty decent trade value, because honestly, I would only ever sell a Wii for like $40, so that was pretty decent. And then, hey, guess what? This was on camera. Another Wii game, yippee! And we all pretended to be excited. I think Jeremy, made a funny face. But make a funny face just to make it... Yeah, he was like that, I swear to God. It was just that exciting. This woman, for a New Super Mario Bros., she had a boxed Wii. And I told her, I was like, look, I'm really not interested. Because I'm like, unless it's going to be really cheap, like $10, $15. She's like, no, it would be way more than that. I was like, okay. Well, no thank you, but I am interested in this one game. She wouldn't let it go. She wanted $10 at first, and I was like, can you go any lower? She'd only go down to $8. So I paid $8 for it, which it's like $35 used at GameStop. You can probably pick it up for around $20 or so elsewhere. But for $8, it's still a good deal, but not a super amazing garage sale find. All right, so now let Jeremy show something, since I've been talking this whole time. Your turn, man. Dealer's choice of what you show first.
A little Mario plushie.
He's adorable, yes.
Flying hat. And I got a little Bowser plushie. They're $1 each, and my little sister is playing the shit out of them. She loves them.
They're like little beanie guys or whatever. And show something else real quick.
You got a Lego Star Wars clock of a Stormtrooper. It was $2, originally $5.
He's about, what, 6 or 7 inches tall or so?
Yeah, at least.
Maybe a little bigger. He was pretty cool. Then, this was one of Jeremy's favorite pickups that I got today, in the sense of flicking me off. This was a quarter, a nice shiny gold copy of Legend of Zelda. Only actual video game they had at the sale, and she actually didn't even have it out. It was in a box. I guess she was like, oh, no one's going to want this, so she threw it back in a box. She had to go dig it back out, and then I was like, how much you want? She's like, yeah, a quarter. And then I saw Jeremy just sort of, like, made like a jarring motion and seemed to get a little confused by that. And I was like, hey, that's a good price for me, I guess. Quarter sounds good. I'm saving the best for last, obviously. We did have one really solid find. These couple items were... this actually wasn't even from Garage Selling today. I picked up a fat PS2 this week for $5. This was from Garage Sales today. In the earlier hours when we were not finding very much, I was getting a little desperate, so I bought a headset and a charge cable for the rechargeable battery for a 360 controller. These were 50 cents a piece. I bought these in the sense of trading in, or I don't know, maybe selling for a couple bucks or whatever, but I want to mention real quick, I did a video a few days ago about GameStop is going to be taking in retro games at select stores in New York City and Birmingham, Alabama area as like a trial thing. Video had lots of comments. The number one thing that everyone seemed to be so afraid of or freaking out about is not being able to find games at garage sales in the future. Everyone was like, everyone's automatically going to know now somehow that GameStop is taking in games. And I don't want to get too deep into it, but I think both Jeremy and me agree that people that are having garage sales are in a different mindset than the type of people that would go to a physical location and sell or trade stuff. Or they're the same people that don't put their stuff on eBay or Amazon. They don't go to a retro game shop if there's one in town. It's just they're looking to get rid of the stuff at home. And one good point, for example, with all this Wii crap that we keep finding, they have the opportunity to go take the stuff that's currently able to be traded in now, and they're still not doing it. They still will put it out at a garage sale for, you know, a couple bucks for a Mario Party 8 instead of when it trades in for $25, $24 cash or something at GameStop. So I don't think the fear of not being able to find stuff at garage sales is that stressful. You don't have to worry about it too much. It probably will affect it a little bit. Of course, there might be a time you come across someone that says, I'm going to take it to GameStop because I heard they're taking retro stuff in now. But in the long run, I think we're going to be okay. Now with that little rant done, Jeremy, your turn. Show that awesome toy find.
Alright, everything I'm about to show you was $10 off of one person. You got these two Star Wars Episode 1 figures, Padme Amidala and Obi-Wan Kenobi, still sealed.
I'm sorry, guys, I know there's like a glare in the fact we're looking through Skype. It's a little hard to see, but you can get the gist of it.
Alice Cooper McFarlane figure.
There we go. That's a good angle. That one's obviously still sealed, too. It's good. You're good.
And then the best thing, which is, it was an FAO Schwartz exclusive. It's a Universal Monsters 3-figure set. Come on, damn it.
Who is it? Frankenstein, Mummy,
Frankenstein, the Mummy. Goddamn white. Mummy, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman.
Okay. So all of that together was $10. They originally wanted $10 just for the Universal Monsters set, and then you just threw in the other 3 things with it. So that was awesome. I know that you said, how much did you say that set normally goes for?
People have it online for $50.
So I mean, you could say $40 to $50 would be an okay price, average for it. What else? I picked up a network adapter for the PS2 for 50 cents. Another just sort of like a whatever it was changed by. And then this wasn't from today's garage sales, but I got a Game Boy Advance with no battery cover for $2. And do you have anything else to show?
I got a Sugar Daddy oven mitt. I have no idea why this even exists. Why would somebody go and buy a Sugar Daddy oven mitt?
Why? It's a weird cross-promotion thing. Like, I don't even know, it wouldn't be cross-promotion, but it's a weird way to promote a candy with an oven mitt. Are you going to cook the candy? I don't quite understand what the idea is there.
And my dad found these for $25 each. Little Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, those are cute.
I love the Kool-Aid Man. Yeah.
So the final magical find of the day, technically it was not in one of the community sales. It was on a road that I didn't even want to go down. I was getting pissed because it's like the worst road. That's just traffic lights and like industrial complexes, Home Depot, Lowe's, and I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. We see a couple signs, and there's a couple doing a garage sale with a 3-week-old little baby, and the dad, this big tattooed guy with a beard that's even crazier than mine, feeding the baby, and I'm like, hey, you got anything video game-wise? And he goes, yeah, I just haven't had a chance to bring it out. This is actually the sale where you got your Sugar Daddy little oven mitts and stuff. So he puts the baby down. No, he doesn't put the baby down. He hands the baby to his wife, goes inside, and as he was going inside, he said he had a bunch of old games. I was like, okay, fantastic. And then the wife said, yeah, he has a lot of older stuff. So he comes out with a little tote of a bunch of Nintendo games, and that's all I could really see at first was just Nintendo games. So that's what I'll show first. We have Ghostbusters, which I had never really played before, and I don't like that game. Jeremy, do you like it?
I enjoyed it. It's tough, but it's fun.
A cat hair in my mouth.
And I'm wearing my Ghostbusters shirt.
I got cat hair in my mouth. Gross. Oh, you are? Good. That's funny. I just did not like the way it starts off at the beginning there, with like the ghosts coming in from all angles, and you have to figure out your way around the little city. Whatever. Anyways, Mario 2, the first Metal Gear, Mario and Duck Hunt, a really nice one in there, in really good condition. Turtles 3, Manhattan Project. Ooh, Turtles! And then, oh, I'm bumping you. I'm making you shake around, Jeremy. Earthquake. Fester's Quest. Got Mario 3. feel free to comment about any of these if you want. Turtles 2.
Fantastic game.
Skate or Die.
Never played it. I don't own it.
I used to play the hell out of it as a kid.
It might be mine.
Mega Man 4.
That's going to be mine.
Legend of Zelda Grey Kart.
Have it.
Which we were kind of talking about how Pat the NES Punk was just talking about recently. I guess someone gave a question to him on his podcast if the gray carts are really harder to find than the gold carts. And yes, they technically are, because there are a few lesser printed and they were just not out as long. It was right towards the end of the life cycle. So yes, there are fewer gray cart copies than there are gold. We got Double Dragon, the first Turtles. Keep commenting if you want. If you just heard that sound, that was a Katie spasming in the bedroom, I think. You okay? I think she's dead. Anyways, Adventure of Link. We got Excite Bike. Exciting. Those were all the Nintendo. Oh no, wait. Then there was one complete in box. Too bad it wasn't one of those other like Mega Man or the Turtles 3, but Paperboy complete in the box.
Fun game.
Throw papers at people and piss them off. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis.
Classic.
Yeah. Sonic 2. Even more classic? I don't know. NHL 97. The worst game of this lot. Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Now that I got those games out of the way, there was a Genesis Model 2 and a Nintendo with the door on it. Unfortunately, the little peg is popped on it, but the Nintendo actually works pretty well. I clean it up a bit. Plays fine now. Then randomly, there was 3 N64 games and 4 Super Nintendo games. We got Resident Evil 2, one of my favorite horror games of all time. Jeremy does not like horror. He pees his pants at horror. In fact, who is your favorite little creature in the world?
Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky. He just loves Chucky.
No.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Star Wars Episode 1. Pod Racer. And then the 4 Super Nintendo games. Mario Kart. Star Fox. Yep, love it. Star Fox. Disney's Aladdin. And Battletoads and Double Dragon. You were thinking you kind of want this one maybe also?
I think I'm going to have to buy it.
Possibly. Too bad this wasn't double Battletoad Dragon Face. Battletoads Double Dragon on the NES, because that one's quite a bit harder to find. But that was it. All of that I just showed you, the systems, all those games, was $60. He originally said $100, but he said, I'm going to say $100, but you make an offer. Feel free. My offer was $50, and then he said $60, and then it was gold after that. So good, very nice retro find for the day. We went to so many damn sales, but all the community sales compared to the last few years were cut in half. It was weird, like not as many houses were actually set up, so I thought that was a little odd. But I think that's it, Jeremy. We need to wrap this up. You showed off all your stuff. I showed off mine. Everyone, don't forget to enter the contest, the game giveaway each week. Just be subscribed, thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Jeremy, do you have any closing words?
Have a great weekend. Or Sunday, if you're watching on Sunday.
Yep, or whenever you're watching. Have a great whenever you're watching. That's all that really matters.
Enjoy your life.
Peace, guys.